Welcome back to Level Header Gamer, guys. My name is Joseph, and today we're talking about Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, finally revealed, coming out on August 20th. It's a real thing, and we are going to be getting the Ikishima Island. Let's get down into the whole article, the blog post, and kind of break down all the little things that are going to be featured in there that I thought was of interest to us. Now, starting the fact that we are getting Iki Island, it's going to be a whole new island that's going to have its own story. It's going to have its own different events. It's going to have new skills to acquire, new weapons and armor to acquire. Essentially, it's going to be a full-fledged expansion DLC, something like Spider-Man Miles Morales or something like Last of Us Left Behind. It's going to be a full-featured thing. Obviously, most likely, it's going to be shorter in length. And they do talk about PlayStation 5 exclusive features. They talked about, obviously our feedback of having the lack of Japanese lip sync from the original game that they worked on. They made sure they're going to have that in there, as well as they're happy to announce that both Ghost of Tsushima Legends, and now the Iki expansion will take advantage of haptic feedback, adaptive triggers in the Director's Cut. There's also going to be enhancements to the 3D audio, as well as improved load times, 4K resolution options, and frame rates targeting 60 frames. I think that's all kind of expected for us in terms of being released on the PlayStation 5 platform. They're saying it's going to be easy to kind of transfer over your save from PlayStation 4 to PlayStation 5 or 5 from your original game to the Director's Cut. Obviously, it's going to be all easy. And the DLC you'll be able to access after Chapter 2. So I should say in the beginning of Act 2, you'll be able to go to once you have opened up the Yamata region, you'll be able to kind of veer off into the Iki Island and kind of help out there. I think if I remember, there was a mention to that in the story where one of the women, she was trying to kind of travel away to save somebody on a neighboring island. Other things they talk about were various updates are going to come throughout, patches to a new accessibility for alternate controller layouts and the option to enable a target lock on during combat, which I actually never needed, but maybe some people really felt like it was required, as well as to be able to hide your quiver. Thank God. I would always pick the darts, the poison darts, so I didn't have to look at my quiver all the time, because I want to see my guys just a samurai, a plain samurai, and I thought sometimes it just kind of got in the way. They're also said for fans of Ghost of Tsushima Legends, they're going to bring new updates and an all-new mode that they're excited to share more in details as weeks to come. So I'm guessing there's going to be probably some new levels and some new, like the new mode. So there's going to be more things for you to do, which at first they were kind of being coy, right? They said, oh, there's nothing new coming to the Legends. But obviously now we know that wasn't exactly the fact. They were just working on it in secret. And it's to no surprise that the game is going to be $70 on PlayStation 5 and $60 on PlayStation 4 if it's coming with such a expansive DLC. It's almost like what happened with Miles Morales again. They brought the original game and then they gave you the Miles Morales. I think it's a pretty good package. I don't have any complaints there. What I thought was also nice is the fact that if you already own Ghost of Tsushima PS4 like I do, you just can pre-order the game and get an upgrade for $20 if it's on PlayStation 4, and obviously for $30 if it's on PlayStation 5 to get all the Director's Cut stuff like the Iki Island, which I think is fair. Essentially, you're paying $30 for an expansion. That's about right. I expected that much, to be honest. The fact that some people are actually complaining and saying that the price is too steep for the upgrade for $30, you guys are absolutely crazy. What do you expect to pay for an expansion pack and for it to be of quality and not just kind of a rehashed, redone kind of a product? I mean, think about with Witcher 3 when they released all their DLC. We got a whole new region for $20 with a new quest, and it was $10 for the other one. This is about right. It's about the same price. It may be slightly higher if you really think about it. We got Lost Legacy, Uncharted Lost Legacy, which started as a DLC and turned into something different, and that cost $30, and then if digital $40 physical. It's like, what do you guys expect? All I hear from people is a lot of complaining, whether it's like, oh, we don't want anything for free because then it's not going to be high quality. Okay, they give you a high quality product. Well, that's too much. That's not what I wanted to pay for it. It's like, it's so hard to satisfy all fans and make them happy because everybody's going to be always complaining about some form of it. I think it's a fair price to pay an extra $30 for a full expansion that's going to bring new things to the game, that's going to update the game for PlayStation 5 and all the things that it's going to have. I think it's an absolutely fair price to pay $30. And overall, I think it looks interesting. I mean, with everything they're bringing, to me, more of Ghost of Tsushima is automatically a yes. I know some of you guys who comment down below in the comments saying that if it's going to be $50 for the whole thing, you're not going to pay for it. But again, most of us who are already interested in it, we already own the game, so it's not going to be that much of an investment. If you've never played the game, it's going to be a great entry point. Let's say if PlayStation 5 is your first PlayStation you ever had, it's going to be a great entry point for the game. It's a fantastic open world samurai game that you should check out. It's my wish fulfillment. I've always wanted something like that. I wish it leaned in more into the whole ninja thing, and even fighting ninjas, and you know, having an official ninja outfit, not that kind of upgraded thing that he had, and espionage of ninjas, being able to sneak into different places almost like Hitman and infiltrate. I thought that would be interesting, but I guess with the Mongol horde is not going to work as well. We'll see what kinds of new things they introduce in there, what kind of new things they're going to bring to the table in this whole DLC. I know they're very responsive to fans overall, so I know it's going to be an exciting time. It's probably now it's becoming the most anticipated thing for me this summer. It's going to be this DLC for sure. But guys, that's all we got for you today for the Ghost of Tsushima update. I would like to know, are you going to be excited for it? Are you going to be picking it up yourself, or are you going to just kind of pass by it and not really pay attention? I would love to know from you guys. Leave me down below in the comments and let me know what you think. Subscribe for more on this channel if you want more gaming news, discussions, impressions, and reviews. Peace out.